Today we're going to talk about behavior, a simple idea of a formula that I kind of created in my process of loving to know why we get addicted to things and why we can not achieve great outcomes at times, but we at other times can achieve great outcomes. So today I'm just going to go through the steps of a behavior. The first thing we want to look at in a behavior is there's a trigger that causes people to do the next, which is thought. There's a trigger and it makes us think. And that thought process then goes to an emotion. So if you're scared, you get uptight, you get adrenaline. So with that emotion, you then take action. And with that action, you take an outcome either that you didn't want or that you want. The key in this idea of knowing the behavior model is that you can stop a behavior at any point. So take this as a way to maybe even overcome addiction by following through and being aware of what's causing someone to have a withdrawal or a severe desire. With behavior, that is the main problem with addiction, is that we lose control of our behavior. But if you know how behavior works, like in this situation, you can stop it. Remember, you have the behavior model where you have an experience. That experience goes to thought. From thought goes to emotion. The emotion drives an action, and that action gives you an outcome. And you can stop it anywhere in that process. If you go all the way through, now you have possibly another way to stop it by just going back and refiguring your behavior model and what's going on. But just try to use this and be aware. And that is the main point of this, is that if you can try to be aware of your actions, be mindful, you can stop things pretty easily. So if you find yourself getting a trigger, which is that experience, and you know it's going to trigger something, a certain thought, now you can change that trigger. You can ignore it, or you can add your own and create a new outcome of sobriety or of a behavior problem. With that, I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your day every day. My hope is that people are gaining something from this, and I would love to hear from you. If you could, I would deeply appreciate it. I need input. I would love to improve, and I know that the only way to improve is through critique. That critique can come from you, and I look forward to it. So again, behavior model looks like this. You have an experience. That experience creates a thought. That thought creates an emotion. That emotion creates an action, and that action creates an outcome. So if you can follow this through your day and just take one moment at a time, just take one moment at a time and apply this, you're going to be amazed at how it can work. It can work wonderfully. If you want to create a behavior or eliminate a behavior, you just have to plug it in. And that's the simple part. With that being said, I want to thank you for listening. And my hope is that I can get in contact with you. I'm kind of new at this internet thing or the YouTube thing. And so I'm not very geared up yet, but I'm getting there. So I'll get better at it and I'll be able to ride with the rest of them. But my goal now is to get these out and to help other people achieve a better life. That is the key that I'm looking for. Help others change and attain a better life. With that, have a good day.